Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another latest news reaction video where we talk about all the latest Barcelona news. But guys, before we get started on the video, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything is posted down below in the description. And later tonight, we are going to be making a video. I'm going to be live streaming that video. So if you guys want to join in, make sure to tune in. But we're going to be talking and debating about whether Barcelona is in a footballing crisis or not. Are we just in a bad run of form, or is Barcelona going through a crisis? But let's talk about the Barcelona news of the day. We're going to talk about Robert Lewandowski, and then we're going to be talking a little bit about Raphinha. Because this has actually been reported, and it's actually been made like a little bit of a mess so far in the Spanish media. And this was during yesterday's game where Robert Lewandowski ignores Lamine Yamal, who tries to give him a handshake. Um, After a certain play where Robert Lewandowski does not get the ball, Lamine Yamal, he goes up to give him a handshake and he'll say, "Oh, hey, my bad, I didn't see you, or I made the wrong decision." And in this image, Robert Lewandowski ignores him. But however, Lewandowski, he did come out in during the Polish press conference for this upcoming game for the Polish national team. And he said this: ignoring Lamine Yamal, there's nothing to comment on. It was a total accident. Sometimes I shout during a match, but that is normal. So Robert Lewandowski basically puts all of those rumors to bed, basically, and says, "Hey, this was a complete accident. It's not my fault." And then right after that happened, after scoring his second goal, Lewandowski called Lamine Yamal, who closely listened to him. They hugged each other and walked to the center of the pitch together. Now, I do understand that what's it called? Social media right now is like, because of social media, everything that the players do, it's magnified, and every single little thing that they do is closely watched upon. But these little gestures, I don't know if you can read too much into them. I know Lewandowski is a player who does have an ego, and who is that sort of diva. But I still think that Robert Lewandowski, he wants to win. He has that winner mentality, and as he said, it seems like it's a total accident. And so I wouldn't read too much into it. I still think that there's much more pressing things to talk about, which is like the footballing that the actual team is playing. I think that's more relevant. And just putting this stuff to bed. Just don't let it ferment. Just to say, hey, there's an issue between Lamine Yamal and Robert Lewandowski. But guys, now let's talk about Raphinha. This is coming back. This is reiterating basically like every couple of months. But Chelsea and Newcastle are interested in signing Raphinha. This is reported by Sport, and we continue talking about it. Raphinha does not even want to hear about leaving Barcelona, but everything will be open at the end of the season. He's not playing with the necessary confidence, and things don't work out. And we continue talking about Raphinha. There's an internal debate around Rafinha at the club. The Brazilian isn't going through a particularly good spell, and there are many suitors for him. Now, guys, I want to pose this question to you, and I posed this question to you guys multiple times. Would you guys sell Rafinha if the right price arrived? For example, if Chelsea, if Newcastle, they offered around 80 million or a little bit more for Rafinha, maybe let's say like 65, would you guys be in favor of selling Rafinha? Me personally, the way Xavi is using him, I'd probably think so. Rafinha, he isn't that like touch, like the byline winger who wants to be extremely out wide and just beat the man 1-on-1. No, he likes to be out wide and basically cut inside to make it either the pass or the shot. That's the type of winger he is. But the thing is, if you're playing Joao Felix at the same time, who is the exact same player who, doesn't try to exploit the space on the wing, but instead likes to cut inside, and then if you're potentially playing with Robert Lewandowski as well, who's occupying the middle space, and then with the system that Barcelona is playing, where like it's sort of like a box midfield, you're basically crowding the midfield zone, and Barcelona, they're going to be lacking some outside width and some outside threat on the wings. And so, if I think Xavi continues to use Rafinha like this, and that Rafinha doesn't improve his numbers, and he doesn't improve his performances, I definitely feel that selling him would be a right option. And if the right offers arrives, I would definitely be in favor of selling Rafinha, because Rafinha, when he first came in, he had a rough couple of months, but then he scored crucial goals to win us the La Liga season last year. But at the same time, is he a player worth what we paid for him, which was, I believe, 65 million euros? We can relatively recoup most of that, and we can make a slight profit on it. And so I ask you guys, would you guys be in favor of selling Rafinha? But guys, I just wanted to give you a quick news roundup. I will be back later tonight talking about and debating with both Alex and Avado. So guys, make sure to tune in for that. And you guys want to join, just go on my Twitter page, @Podcast, and you'll be able to join. But later tonight, we're going to be having that debate on whether Barcelona is in a footballing crisis. And then we'll be looking at some quotes from Xavi. We'll be discussing that and just basically seeing and debating the going ons around our club. But guys, thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for coming and supporting the channel. As always, guys, like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys all.